Good evening, everyone. Tonight we're going to be ripping into a box of 1988 Fleer Baseball. Probably one of my favorite sets from the junk wax era. While not worth a lot today, there's still some decent cards in there, like the Edgar Martinex rookie, Mark Grace, Tom Glavine, etc. But overall design is one that I know personally I actually like a lot. I still buy boxes whenever I see them. To me, 15, 20 bucks is worth it for a box like this. Brings back a lot of memories, and like I said, there's still some halfway decent cards in there. Not going to get rich getting PSA 10s off of them, but still a nice set to go through. So first, I just want to go through the price guide here a little bit. Something I like to do. Take a look at, let's see, Beckett from July of 1988 with my favorite player, who I PC, Canseco. Take a look at what the set was valued at back in the day. We're looking at there $33 and on the up. As far as some of the higher cards in there, like I said, there's not a whole lot of high dollar amount cards in there. Back then, the Greg Jeffries rookie card, $350. That was the hot card back in the day. If you pulled one of those, as a kid, you were jumping up and down excited. Other cards in here, you got McGuire's first Fleer card, although 87, Fleer update was technically his first card, but they consider that his first Fleer one. Eric Davis is hot. Mattingly, of course, was always hot. Some era cards in here that I'm not really going to go over because I never really cared for those too much. Then you have Mattingly, $3 still. Donnie Baseball was, very popular then, still is among Yankee fans. McGuire, $2. Mark Grace, $1.75. Eric Davis, $2. Wade Boggs, those are the all-star cards on that end, the subset or insert set, I should say. So that's where we were, July of '88. Always fun to take a look back on these old Becketts. As I mentioned previously, of course, Beckett is not the authority on prices. As always, you want to check, sold listings on eBay if you want to see the current prices. But just for ha-has, let's take a look at Beckett, today. 88 Fleer set, you see at the bottom down there, $15. And let's see what we got as far as cards in there. You got Edgar Martinex, $6. Ken Caminiti rookie card, $3. Mark Grace, $3. Glavine, $3. And a few other cards in the $1 to $2 range. So like I said, you're not going to break the bank on this set, but it's still a fun rip. Jump right into this. Start ripping some packs here. Let's see what we can pull out of this box. Okay, stickers. I used to love those. See Von Hayes, Fred McGriff, not bad. Mike Felder, Bobby Meacham, Barry Bonds. According to Beckett, that's a whole $2.50, not bad. All-Star Jack Clark, a checklist. Ernie Witt, Ross Jones, Tony Tripp, Dwight Evans. Not bad. So far, you got a Bonds first pack. Definitely take that. Although, personally, I can't stand Bonds, but a lot of people don't mind him. Let's see, Teddy Guerra. These cards, like I said, I always love the design on these ones. Compared to the other 88s, they're definitely far and above better. Personally, I like all the 88 sets, but as far as design, 88 Fleer is definitely, a lot nicer than the other ones. At least in my opinion. See what we got here. George Bell. Yep. A bunch of commons in that one. Let's see what we can get here. Hopefully, get a couple Glavines, some Edgar Martinex rookie cards. Ruben Sierra. Canseco. Yep, he goes down just because I PC him, so he gets a spot on the table, even if the rest of you disagree. I appreciate you guys joining in to watch the video tonight. Hopefully, like I said, I can get through this fairly quickly and not bore you guys. Like I said, I personally, Paul Molitor, I personally don't mind this set at all, but I know junk wax or 88 at least may not be everyone's favorite year. The rookies from that year, and the other in Glavine and Edgar Martinex, don't jump out at you, but still some decent ones. Tony Gwynn, Tim Raines, Jeff Treadway, Gary Pendleton, Paul Mero, and not a whole lot in that one. Like I said, I apologize if I'm going through these a little fast. Let's see what we got there. Jim Eppert and Joey Meyer. Yep, how'd those prospects work out for you? Larry Parrish, Carney Lansford, Howard Johnson, Ron Guidry, Louisiana Lightning. I remember my grandmother used to be infatuated with him growing up. I used to watch Yankee games when I was a kid at my grandmother's house. Yeah, she loved him. Ron Guidry and Burt Reynolds were favorites, and Don Mattingly too. Okay, here we got here. Let's see, All-Star righty, Seabragen, Witt, and Jack Morris. Oh, Mark Grace rookie card. There we go, not bad. One of the better cards in this set. If you go by Beckett, a whopping $3. I'm rich. You know, to be honest, if you went by the Beckett prices, and I'm not saying we are, it wouldn't take much to get your money back. If you McGuire, $250 in Beckett, whoop-de-doo. You know, if you did go by Beckett. You know, back in the day, 88, 89, I mean, Beckett was, you know, the guide. You know, you went to the local card store or the local bookstore, wherever, you know, had the Beckett. And the second it came out, you were all over it. Because you got to see, like, oh, my card went up a quarter, you know. And back then, it was a big deal if you were a kid. You know, my guy's hot now. He's worth a lot of money. Okay, Roger Clemens. Nowadays, some of these purists out there will laugh at you if you pull out a Beckett. And like I said, as we know, sold listings on eBay are the way to go now just because of how volatile the market is. But I still don't mind looking at a Beckett every now and then, so I can catch all the hate, I guess. Another George Bell All-Star. Carlton Fisk, and then looks like we got the McGuire and Pat Tabler. I apologize if on some of these cards you're not getting the full picture of them. I know how much you guys want to see these commons. It's just these cards here. Oh, Bo Jackson. Bo's always a favorite. Greg Jeffries. You know, this card back in the day, like I mentioned in the beginning of the video, if you go to Greg Jeffries, you know, you were like the hottest thing in school. And he was the biggest prospect of the late 80s and probably one of the biggest busts, too, if you go by that. But still, you know, like as a kid pulling one of these, you know, that was the highlight right then. Because that card was $5, $6, $7, $8 going for it at the card store. So you were psyched to get one of those. Wade Boggs All-Star. You know, 87, 88 was when I pretty much really got into cards. So at first when I was a kid, so you know, these packs will always hold a special place, I guess you could say. Reminisce about being a kid. Nolan Ryan, not bad. These cards, they don't lend themselves to separating very easy. It's because of the paper stock, which is one reason I like them, but then, like I said, it's a pain. They don't slide apart as easy as some of the glossier cards, which is good and bad. You don't get the bricking problem, but Mark Gubazah, and you got Greg Myers and Greg Tabber. Ryan Sandberg and Ozzie Smith. That's a nice card. Kirby Puckett. Ozzie Smith at the end there. Strawberry and Eric Davis, that was a hot card, you know, if we pulled it back in the day. Now, maybe not as much, but like I said, back in the day, those were two of the hottest players, definitely in the National League. Matt Noakes, another prospect of days gone by. Tony Gwynn, Cal Ripken Jr., nice pack here. Dennis Eckersley. And no, I won't put Cal Ripken down, even though his card's worth more than Canseco's, just because, like I said, I PC Canseco and never was a fan of Ripken. Oh, there we go. Edgar Martinex rookie card on top there. Let's see. Hopefully we get a couple more of them. Mario Diaz and Clay Parker. Probably should do a where are they now on those guys. Oh, Mike Schmidt at the end there. Probably one of his last clear cards. I'm sure someone can correct me on that if I'm way off. Greg Swindell. Shout out to the Passes Alive. John Jabs, Greg Swindell for you. Yeah, pulling Eric Plunk for you too, John. Dave Stewart. Dave Stewart, every card, he looked so mad. And, you know, he looked the kind of guy that you would want to meet in a dark alley. But then when he started talking, that all went away. Still probably would want to meet him in a dark alley, but, you know. Daryl Strawberry, Ricky Henderson, good pack so far, and Drebeck. Dave Parker. Nice pack there. Like I said, I plan on getting, I got a couple more boxes of this. Plan on putting together a hand collated set. Like I said, you know, I'm not gonna, my kids won't go to school off of it, but still fun putting it together. Deciding if I'm gonna put it in a binder, get some Ultra Pro pages, or if I'm just going to do it the old-fashioned way in a box. Don Mattingly. Good old Donnie baseball. We'll put him on the table. Don Baylor, Templeton, Rick Aguilera, Eric Davis, McGuire rookie record setter. The Caminiti rookie card. There's a nice one there. Put him over there. Robin Yount. This looks like a Comets pack here for the most part. Yep. Moving right along here, let's see what we get. And if you guys have any comments or suggestions on, you know, box you want to see next, you know, as you can see, you got a bunch of boxes in the background. You know, probably go in order year-wise. I'm that kind of person, I guess. But if you want to see me jump around, you know, leave me a comment. Let me know if you prefer a different set. Be happy to do one of those instead. Steve Sachs. Bill Ripken. 89 Flair would have been nice, but got a box of that back there, so we'll try for him here soon enough. See what we can find as far as the good old Billy Ripken. 89 Flair. Get to that eventually. And Greg Maddux. It's a nice one there, second year. Changing of the guard. Greenwell, Burks, and Benzinger. Boy, time would prove that wrong. Ken Griffey Sr. Remember this time, 88 Greenwell was, you know, the next coming of Yaz there in Boston. You know, living in Connecticut at the time, of course, you know, you get constant press from both the Yankees and the Red Sox. So, and Greenwell was the heir apparent there to Yaz, and then, you know, kind of faded. Didn't really pan out like they thought he'd be the savior. Wally Joyner, speaking of not panning out, yeah, disappointing after his first couple of years. Never really lived up to the rookie height of his first couple of years there. And Eric Davis insert all-star. Jim Rice. Oh, let's see what we got. Damon Berryhill and Jeff Montgomery. Mike Greenwell, speak of the devil, there he is. Back then, he would have loved to get that card. I believe he finished second to Canseco in '88 for MVP. I think he did, if I recall correctly. Oh, look at this guy, Gene Walter. That's Parrish, Rags, and Dan Plesac. Junior Ortiz, Burt Blyleven. And we got another prospect card. Felix Fermin and Jesse Reed. Lance Mullenix, Gary Thurman, Artie Barrett. Hope everyone is still hanging out there with me. Glad you could stick through the video and see what else we pull here from Level 88 Fleer. Jack Morris and Goose Gossage, Fernando Valenzuela, and Joe Salazar. Some more Dodgers prospect, Jack Savage and Ted Simmons. Dave Magadan. What do we have here? Mike Scott and Oral Hershiser. Moving right along. Dale Murphy. Should be in the Hall of Fame. Kevin Seitzer. All the rage back in the day as well. We got here a nice Roderick Lemons All-Star insert. Nice Wade Boggs. Got the McGuire Canseco. That was a great car back in the day. Ron Gant, another one, up-and-coming star. I PC'd him too when I was younger. You know, obviously he didn't pan out like everyone thought he would either, but still fun. Used to watch the games on TBS, so got to watch him. One of those speed and power guys too that were all the rage back in the day. Andre Dawson, Tom Glavine rookie. Here we go. Eddie Murray, Reggie Jackson, Dan Quisenberry, Giants prospects. So it looks like we've got pretty much all of the rookies, at least one of every card. So at least I know the box wasn't searched. At least not very well if it was. Hopefully we get some more of those cards too. What do we got here? Matt Noakes and Kirby Puckett. Yeah, one of those is a good player. PJ Surhoff. That's about it on that one. Okay, getting down to the bottom here. Like I said, thank you to everyone for taking a look tonight, seeing what we got going on. Tim Raine, Saberhagen, Mike Witt, Jesse Barfield, Dan Pasqua, Bobby Bonilla, still getting paid by the Mets for the next 75 years. Who's better than him? Good job, Mets. Good job being his agent, actually. Wish I had that kind of deal. Johnny Ray. Keith Hernandez. Joe Carter, Barry Larkin, nice card there. Schmidt and Carter, not bad. It's better than a pack full of commons. Second to last pack here. Hopefully we can get some other decent cards to add to what we got. Lenny Dykstra, Dave Winfield, I've got Belliard, Les Straker, Ed Vandenberg, John Franco. Alright, we're getting down to our last pack. As they say, let's hope for some last pack magic. Yeah, something good. Another, Edgar Martinex rookie would be nice. What do we got here? Slugging sophomores, Wally Joyner and Corey Snyder. Not exactly what I was looking for. Glenn Davis. We have Chris Quinn, Peter Smith, Stu Alexander, Rupert Jones, Storm Davis, Shane Mack, Kevin Romine. Well, that was it. Looks like we got, one pretty much of every card. Every decent card at least. No multiples, which is a little disappointing, but hey, can't complain. Like I said, if you were to go by Beckett, still got my quote money's worth out of the box. But like I said, it's a fun rip to me. It's a set that I always liked as a kid. Still like it now. Like I said, just moving on my way to putting together a hand collated set, just for old time's sake. I appreciate you guys joining us tonight. If you have any questions or comments, by all means, leave them below. I'll respond to every single one of them, I promise. If you have any requests as far as which box to rip next, by all means, like I said, leave me a comment. Do my best to answer, like I said, every comment, every question. And, if I can rip that box next, definitely will. I was planning on going in order, by the years. But, if everyone has a request, I don't mind skipping around. Once again, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video.